So this was a big game as well. Um, this looks like a 4 versus 4, yeah. So, these of course are, this is my side. Is this the enemy? No, oh, I see. I think bandits are the ones that you can put out of your deployment zone. So, he put those out of his deployment zone. And looks like there's a shrine right here. There's a key building and a key building, yeah. So there's a bunch of key buildings. I have a big part of my force in here, it looks like. I have a lot. Still have Lone Sword Garu. That's probably why I have so many units. But, wow, yes, I have a lot of units. So, it doesn't look like I quite have the, element of surprise exactly, but I don't know. So someone's firing whistling arrows at them. These must be those bandits. Ah, yes, they can't see the bandits. Overpowered a little bit, but okay. Wow, these guys have almost... These guys are running away, basically. Well, that's... Okay, wow. Interesting. They got rid of those guys fast. Man, I want bandits now. They've lost incredible numbers here. But, okay, so I guess I'm moving up now. I have 2 squads, basically. Oh, yes, I remember what I did now. Yes, I remember this game. I put these guys, these archers, in this little clump of trees here, and it works quite well. Because there's a big army here. Very big army, so I go ahead and help him out. He looks outnumbered and outclassed. And I'm not lacking numbers of archers. This is also one of the games where I did not know about grouping, so I'm like frantically moving around. I don't know what I'm doing. So they have, looks like they have inferior troops. They have a whole lot of Yari samurai. That's interesting. I'm not even sure who's my ally and who isn't. Okay. Okay, well they just have very similar mons. So these guys are the bad guys. These guys are the good guys. These guys, own. Yeah. This guy's really good. So he's basically got rid of those guys now. They have very low morale overall, but some archers are going to charge them. And they've got Naginatas. Watch your back. Perfect timing here. Ah. Yeah, this is quite a good battle. He has some experience. But he did not do so well with his cavalry, it looks like. Because he got in the battle a little bit late. So they're trying to help out a little bit with some numbers, but they just got owned. The bandits still attacking over here. It causes massive damage. I'm just forming up my army here. Got a good formation right now, but if there was any cavalry, I would be screwed. So, here's my archers. They just got into position. So they have some mounted gunners, it looks like, against some light cavalry here. They've inflicted some damage. This army's just kind of hanging back, waiting for mine, it looks like. I have better troops than them, but they have a more defensive position. They also have cavalry, which is a very bad thing. So it looks like he's won here. he just has to kill off the rest so that they don't come back, which he isn't doing, it looks like. You always gotta be careful with routing characters. Yeah, see, these guys stopped routing, and, well, they're gonna start routing again now. But basically, this guy decimated that army there. I'm moving up very slowly because I didn't know about grouping. And here's my archers. They're flanked either way. I don't even know if they know I'm here. No, I'm not even hidden. So they know I'm there, but I chose the trees because that's better cover. Looks like we're still waiting on each other. Still waiting on each other here. So they joined up with my army, looks like. Just dealing with the last couple of people here, I suppose. Well, they have some numbers left. I suppose their troops are no longer routing as much. But their avatar is taking some damage. They ran into a Yari-Ashigaru unit, and their avatar's almost running away. I think that is silly. Oh, that's not their avatar. That is nagging out a warrior monk cavalry. So they chose to pick off the easier target, which is good. And they're gonna go run into these archers here. They are in the trees, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Looks like they're trying to, you know, divert them a little bit. Lure them in with their avatar. You know, at this point, we've basically destroyed 2 armies, so it's pretty good. No, this is a 3 versus 3, sorry. So we destroyed 1 army. Okay. But a big game, nonetheless. So, these are Daiku Samurai. Okay, so they've got some Bow Warrior Monks and a Daiku Samurai. These guys have to move in because they got shorter range. But they sent in their cavalry right to the warrior nuns, which was an incredibly stupid move. But let's see how this is gonna go. So they've got some warrior nuns, part of the DLC pack that I don't want to buy, but I want it. I say they should have moved their Yari cavalry toward these archers here, but I'm attacking them from behind. Looks like I've got one of their troops. So they started using flaming arrows. I like using it on my first attack though. Big giant volley of flaming arrows does better than slow trickle of it. But I'm moving up, I suppose, to get in range. I'm in range. I think I'm just still attacking that unit I killed and I didn't realize it. Okay, so yes, I start attacking here. They've got completely flanked. Their archer force is gone, basically, occupied. And they have their whole army clumped up, but their warrior nuns look like they're getting it a little bit. And their Yari cavalry have not inflicted as much damage as they would probably like. But they've got this area covered. Because this army, this blue army here, got disorganized. So they started routing in massive numbers here. They'll go and charge after them, I suppose. And I occupied their archer force. Let their cavalry destroy the rest of the archers. But they're sending cavalry against my bow archers here, which I really don't care about anymore. They did their jobs, really. I'm glad they've diverted from the main force. They could have done much more damage elsewhere, but yeah, my guys don't like how this is going. I kept them in the trees though, so they have less power. I started shooting at the cavalry. I'll just let those archers soak up the damage from those cavalry so I can get a chance to shoot them. And I'll do the same thing with this hopefully just enough time for their cavalry to attack. A glorious victory may soon be yours, and we barely started attacking this force even. They moved in, and I'm starting to move in with them. I would have moved in earlier probably if it weren't for my unknowledge of grouping. So their bodyguard is some classic diversion tactics here. Only an inexperienced person would really go for those tactics of diversion. But they've been outclassed here. So the Yari Samurai considered dead. To me, anyway. Someone's routing over here, almost. Ah, so a bodyguard. Looks like he was routed and came back. They've got no chance. So I run in, I close in, and I finish them off. I suppose I rallied, I'm not sure why. Guess I didn't know what I was really doing. My archers inflicting some massive damage on them. Their cavalry are gone, and I've got 4 archer squadrons. Just, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Don't really care. So, I mean, they've got no chance now. So, thanks for watching. Just gonna charge. Look at this massive charge. Alright.